Live, I welcome you to join. How do you join? If you're subscribed, you will be notified if you hit the little bell symbol next to the subscription um, sign on my channel. That being said, the first person in the live chat is our brother Star Pack from Illinois. He says it's Friday, Sam. Yes, happy Friday. And Andy G is in the live chat. It's his first full week working a new job. Do you remember the first week on the different new jobs that you worked? Keep Andy in prayer, man. But you made it through. Andy, how was your first week? Star Pack, you sounding better. Yes, I'm feeling better. Past few days, I had a scratchy throat, recovering a little bit from mucus congestion. It's been a long winter. I spent some of the winter in Florida, and I've came back up to New Jersey, and the change in temperature, living in a car, is sporadic. And even up here, like, one day it's been 70 degrees, next day 50. Tomorrow may go up to 80, and the next day back down to 50. So, that up and down in temperature can play havoc, especially with the clothes that you wear. Like, one day it's 80, you wear a t-shirt, next day it's 50 degrees, and you may wear a sweatshirt, but you forget your scarf. And so it's like, I want to just wake up every day and I fucking know it's going to be hot as hell. And you know what I mean? I'm just wearing shorts, flip flops, and that's it. That's type of what? That's Boca Raton. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Capstar. Capstar, good evening. How are you, sweetheart? Love and respect to you. Happy Friday. Yes. Is it worth it to be happy on Friday? Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, life's hard enough. I mean, why not, be a little extra happier on Friday? Let's not be too cynical out there in life. The beautiful Janice. Hey, Janice, what's up? Can only stay for a little while. That's all right, Janice. I appreciate any time that you have to offer to us, and thank you for leaving a comment. Love to you, Janice. Hope you had a good week. Capstar. Congrats, Andy. Yes, love and respect to our brother Andy. Repeat 74. Consistent viewer who always comes in the live chats. Appreciate that. Tony Williams. What's up, man? What's up to you, brother? You also consistent. Thank you, Tony. Hope you had a good week, brother. Andy G. Talking about now his first week at a new job. He made it through. It went well. I'm enjoying the work, and I'm glad it's Friday. Laugh out loud. Going to enjoy this weekend. Nice weather tomorrow. Forward, all caps, with a smile. Yes, I watched a couple of YouTubers that live in their car sometimes, and sometimes they live in a house. They can do whatever they want, but they keep going from job to job. They spend 3 days at a job. Now they hate job. Then they go to the next one. You don't build your career by bouncing back and forth. I read a job application today, and one of the requirements was you have to have a steady, stable work history. Look, there's a season of your life where you have to do what you don't want to do so you can live how you want to live. You have to do what you don't want to do so you can do what you want to do. Dave Ramsey, the guy who teaches financial wisdom, I don't agree with everything he says, but he says you have to live like no one else for a season so that long term you can live like no one else. Sometimes people ask me, why am I living in a car? I mean, part of it is I'm trying to position myself long term. I mean, to live a life that is totally however I want on my terms. Does that matter? Yes, that matters. And that's when I get into the structured topic, and then we're going to get back to the live comments. Every night on YouTube, when I go live, I pick a structured topic, something I want to talk about, something I'm going through in life, something I have been through in life, and something I feel is worth the conversation. Weekend work. During the weekend, what a lot of people do is they get off from their full-time jobs. They celebrate on Friday. Maybe they'll have something to eat. They'll have a few drinks. And then Saturday, they're right back to work. Now, they're not working necessarily at their 9 to 5, but they're going to work on their house. They're going to work on their lawns, especially this time of year, springtime in the Northeast. Everybody and their mother. Here we go now. Now we got to get the yard ready for the summertime. Work doesn't stop on the weekend for most people. And that's why most people are stressed out. What is stress? Stress is the opposite of inspiration. Nothing destroys your joy for life like stress. How do we get stress? By having too much to take care of. And so you can see when someone is dealing with a lot of stress. You can see it all over their being, even if they say nice words. And stress comes also from not having enough downtime, not having enough you time, spending too much time working on a house, spending too much time taking care of your kids, taking too much time being with family, whatever. You could be single, doesn't matter. The reason most people are burnt out is because they go from the weekday, all the demands that their job puts on them, and then they go to the weekend doing weekend work. They got to get the lawnmower out, leaf blower. They got to fix their gutters. They got to do the different projects that it seems like a never-ending list. Sometimes people ask me, Sam, I don't understand. Why do you live in your car? You make good money. Why do you live in your car? This is part of me also explaining that as I go. I know what it is to own a house. I know what it is to own a lot of things. The more things you own, the more they own you. They own your time. On the weekend, you're not free. You're going to work. You're going to work on the things you own. You're going to work on your house. You're going to work on the yard. You're going to work on every relationship you have. Every relationship is a burden. Every relationship is a burden. Be mindful of how many relationships you have in your life. There was an episode of Jerry Seinfeld that there was a new person that was trying to be Jerry's friend. And he said, look, you're cool and all that, but I got enough friends. I can't deal with any more. Jerry was making fun, but he knew that every relationship is a burden. They're work. You want to be in love. Love, it makes you all happy inside, but it's a huge amount of work to be in a relationship. You want to have kids, a huge amount of work. You want to have pets, a huge amount of work. You want to have friends, huge amount of work. You get along with everybody, and all of a sudden you have a blowout. It's work to repair that relationship. It's work to keep that relationship. The weekend is work for people. And then by Sunday, they're burnt out by doing their second job of their life. And then they can't wait to go back. A lot of people, in one sense, can't wait to go back to work on Monday, even though they kind of say, oh, tomorrow's Monday. In one sense, I can't fucking wait to get back to work. My regular life is stressing me the fuck out. People go on vacations after 2 weeks and say, I got to get back to work. This vacation's killing me. What am I saying? I'm saying at some point, you have to get real about your life. And you have to start making some serious decisions. Not decisions I would make, decisions you should make based on what you want to do. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm saying there is a compass. There's an internal compass inside all of us that give us our own individual directions. Your compass may not say live in a car, but your compass may say, look, you're burning yourself out. You're working too much on your house. You have too many unhealthy relationships. You have too much going on in your life where you lost your joy. And now you're a robot in life. You're working during the week and you're working on the weekend and you're finding no time for your inspiration, no time for your passion, no time for your creativity. What is the opposite of inspiration? Stress. How do we get stress? Too many things, too much responsibility. This is my experience in life. This is what I observe in the people around me in my life. That a weekend is not a time to recharge the batteries and get inspired about life and thinking about fulfilling the destiny. A weekend is like, oh shit, I got to do this work. And I've been there. I have been there in different ways, in relationships and in housework and in owning things. It never stops until you stop it, until you stop it in your own way for your own decisions. But I had to start making decisions for me once I got to a certain point in life and said, look, I'm building a life. It's a never ending. I mean, I remember listening to the Rihanna song on her last album. It was a song called Never Ending. And that's how I felt about life sometimes. It's all fucking never ending shit. It's never ending work. All week you're dealing with the different demands at your job. Then you got to deal with the demands, of your house and the upkeep. You got to deal with the demands of the people in your life that, should you get rid of a house? Should you get rid of all your relationships? I mean, I want to. That's what I did. But I'm not saying you should do that. What I'm saying is you should at least design your life based on not working all weekend and neglecting the things that are inside you that really get you excited about life. Because believe me, is there a lot of shit in life that takes away your joy? Yes. So you really have to fight to keep yourself inspired every day. For me, that matters because to me, inspiration is the energy that you need to fulfill your destiny. I believe in destiny. I believe that everyone has a gift, everyone has a purpose, and I believe we live a better quality of life when we live in that gift and when we make decisions based around making our spirit freer to do things that are based on our passion rather than doing things based on the things we own. And that's my reflection for tonight. That we always take time out to self-evaluate. Don't evaluate the president. Don't evaluate society. Self-evaluate. People go on Twitter. They give rants. People give rants all the time about all this other bullshit. And they love evaluating politicians or society. Evaluate yourself. The world would be better if more people focused on what they need to do for themselves and for what they need to do for their own self-improvement. This weekend, are you going to work on making yourself better, work on allowing yourself to be more inspired? You always have to do work, but there's a work that's the work of your life. Or are you going to work just to maintain the unnecessary things that you have that are not inspiring you but are draining your energy? Did I get to a point in my life where my house drained my energy? Yes. Where the stuff drained my energy? Yes. Where the relationships drained my energy? Yes. Your energy is huge in giving you a good quality of life. And so ask yourself that this weekend or whatever time do you work on the weekend to live your destiny, to do things that inspire you, or do you just work the monotonous robot 80% of society? Time to go to Lowe's, time to go to Home Depot, get more spackle. Time to go to the restaurant. It's Saturday, we go to this restaurant. I mean, I hate the monotony of life. I like I don't know. I like a little bit of spontaneity, and I like doing things based on freedom, not on monotony and just the drudgery of life is the best way I can explain it. And that's what I want to share. Now I'm going to go back to the live comments and see what everybody else is talking about. Repeat. What up? What's going on? Repeat. Janice going to jam. Oh, Janice likes to, Janice is working on the things that inspire her. Janice is retired. Part of her inspiration is the musical arts. Okay. Music is creativity. Music heals your soul. And so, she's doing things that inspire her. I give you credit. I see a lot of people that retire and they don't do things that inspire them. What did we learn from The Notebook, the movie The Notebook? Other than it was a horror movie, I never want to be in a relationship with that. We learned that the movie, that girl that was indecisive and couldn't choose what man to pick at one time, when she stopped painting, she lost her inspiration for life. And she became more stressed. Stress is the opposite of inspiration. Stress kills you and inspiration keeps you alive. Always know that every decision you make is based on that. Repeat. Congratulations, Andy. Mae West, love and respect. Hey, Sam. Thank God it's Friday. Yes. Remember that R. Kelly song too? Thank God it's Friday. But yeah, R. Kelly really took it downhill, man. That guy really turned into a bad guy, man. As far as molesting young girls, very sad. I Am Limitless 75. What's other? Love you too. I Am Limitless. Good to hear from you. I Am Limitless is also, for those who don't know, is a brother who was recently started his car living journey. I believe now it's almost a month. Let's see what I Am Limitless has to say. Glad all's well. Forward, all caps. Yes, forward. Starting at the world through my rear view. Staring at the world through my rear view. Yes, also a Tupac song. I believe on the Gridlock soundtrack. Forward we go. Forward we go. I Am Limitless. How is the car living journey going? Janice, truth. Janice, love to you. Bernard Joseph, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Time to chill from work. Yes, please. Don't do it. Don't get the spackle out. Don't get, enjoy life. Do things that inspire you. Go for walks. Listen to music. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't explain it, but I see a lot of people suffer through life because the weekend is just more drudgery and less inspiration. That's sad. And I've been there. It's sad. Just, yo, what's your Friday night plan, Sammy? Not much because I actually have to work tomorrow. I actually have to go to my quote unquote 9 to 5 after tomorrow. I still have to go into the office and do some things. So I'm just gonna putz around tonight. I'll probably do one more walk. I'll go to a store, and then I'm gonna call a night. I mean, I try to get in bed by 10 o'clock. So I remember I was dating one of the last girls I was dating. I really don't date anymore. I was dating an Asian girl, and it was like 8 o'clock. It was around this time, like, as I make this, it was 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern. And the girl texted me. She's like, "Oh, Sammy, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock. She goes, "Go to bed." And she was like, 49 or something. I was like 30. She was like, "Go to bed." I was like, "Yeah, shit, I'm old." I said, "I want to be in bed by 10." And she was like a night owl. She liked to party and all that. No, that's a red flag. But um, I just said, look, I don't, to me, it doesn't inspire me to stay up late because I know what it leads to. You're going to drink, you're going to eat bad food, then you're going to wake up Saturday late, you're going to feel bad about yourself. And that's uninspiring to me. I lived when I was young. I partied. I went out. I broke night. I broke day. I stayed up all night. I partied. I went to restaurants. I went to bars. All that shit to me is drudgery. Going into the Mexican restaurant, going into the restaurant, you go in there, it's packed. Everybody's drinking alcohol. Everybody's dressed up. Everybody's, putting up this big show. And they're all their lives. I don't know. I don't get inspired by that. It's just I like to spend most of my time alone. But that's just me. I have to also respect other people like other things. But I'm just giving you my perspective. I like to spend most of my time alone. I like walking by the beach. I like listening to my music. And I keep this going live is all the companionship I really need at this point in my life. I've done all the other things. So I don't want to go on a cruise. I don't want to go out to a restaurant with somebody. I don't want to go to the movies. For me, I don't want to do any of that. What I want to do is finish up work tomorrow. Next couple of days, try to spend some time by the beach. And that's it. I mean, just, get outside and walk and see nature and explore, do some traveling just around the state because I can't go all the way down to Florida. My heart is aching for Florida. I miss Florida. But I'm thankful. And that kind of sums it up for me. What are you doing, Jesse? Billy Jackson. I want out the rat race, Sammy. You the man. Billy, I hear you, man. Get out. Look, the last few years of owning my house, I mean, I felt the soul getting sucked out of my body. And that's why I said, look, I can't take this anymore. I have to make a change. Some people will never understand it. But again, you have to live like no one else to live like no one else. If most people are miserable, don't worry if they don't understand it. If you feel like your soul is getting drained from spackling, from paying for a house that doesn't inspire you, even if your mortgage is paid off, but you're not inspired by the house. You look around, it's just nothing in there that's inspiring you. No matter how many renovations you do, no matter what you do to it, how many decorations you put up outside, I'm just fucking hate it here. When you're at that point, I mean, it's time to get out. In my opinion, should you wait, until all the interest rates are high now? It's look, to me, I just get the fuck out. I mean, at some point in life, this is for me. I mean, you just have to say, I'm not happy. And when you're not happy, you got to do something else. To some extent, I mean, you have to be an adult. You have to be responsible. You guys see, I live an overall responsible life. But there's stress and there's inspiration, and they're complete opposites. So if you're living a stressed out life, there's time to make changes. I've been there. I feel more inspired now than ever. There's different seasons of life, different things at different times in our life. We want different things. And there's nothing wrong with changing your mind as time goes on. Life is meant to be lived, not live the same life for 80 years in a row. Life is meant to be lived, not live the same life for 80 years in a row. You have to decide, though. Everyone has their own journey. Good comment, Billy. GM 1989. What's up, bro? What's going on with you? I am going to a wedding. Oh, somebody give me the throw up emoji. I will follow up with you soon. Peace and love. GM, I love you. Oh, I want to throw up. I'll never go to another wedding. Oh, what a big scam that is. I love you. Jamelia, good evening, Sam. Good evening to you. Had a very productive day initiating my goals. That's what I'm talking about. And mapping out a plan. Yes. To reach them. Yes. Once again, I am glad to be part of your show. I'm glad to have you this evening. And I pray that you have a great night. Yes, thank you. I also pray the same for you. I love that you are giving serious thought into what inspires you. You're giving a serious, specific plan with room for flexibility on how to get there. And keep your mind focused on that, because that's the only, that's the only way to live. To live a passionate life is to live a life that inspires you, man. Not to live a life that You got to do the things you want to do. Star Pack. If there's a will, then there's a way. I believe that to an extent. Look, we need God's grace along the way. We need some breaks. You need money. You have to do the responsible things. But if you are determined to do something, there is something to be said for a level of willing it into existence. Mental toughness, willing that thing. A level of that is true. I agree with it. Jesse O. Whenever I go to my parents' home, all my personal time disappears. Yeah, somebody will give me another throw up emoji. From dishes to errands, before you know it, it's Monday. Another throw up emoji, please. I love living as a nomad. Me too. I've never been more free or happier. Now when I go to see my mom, on the weekends or something like that, I go see her for a few hours, and I'm right back. I travel in my car, go wherever I want, and that's what I do. When I go see my mother, she tells me, Sam, you better come in here and sleep. I said, no, I don't want to. I sleep outside of my car. People don't believe that. People ask me that today. They said, Sam, what are you doing when you go visit your mom? I said, I go see her. I spend time with her. I sit with her. We do different things. And then when it's nighttime, I go outside in my car, and that's where I sleep, even though she has a room for me. That's how, for me, that's how I like it. Some people don't understand that. Do I care? No. Look, you have to get to a point in your life where you don't care if other people don't understand. If you will only do things when people understand it, guess what you're going to do? You're going to live their life. Guess what they're living? They're living a miserable life. 80% of society lives miserably. If you don't believe me, look around your life. Look around. Look around at the faces of the people that are around your life. Look at the stress. I don't see inspired people when I walk around most of the time. I see people dragging ass through life. And, so, you have to decide. Are you okay with people not understanding? I'm totally okay with it. I don't care what they think. Milano, our good brother from Milano, from Miami. Milano, Sammy, Jupiter this weekend. Oh, Jupiter, Florida, one of my favorite parts of Florida. I'm going to be down in Florida soon. Laugh out loud. Milano, keep a spot for me. Keep the Cuban girls on standby. Keep the Cuban coffee on extra hot for me with a little extra almond milk. Milano, never forget, I shall return to Florida very soon. And I miss Florida. My heart is aching, brother. Love and respect to Milano and his Class B plus down in Miami. Living a dream. Is Milano a good man? Yeah, I like Milano. He's good people. I am limitless. You know your music, man. Everything is going pretty well. Getting ready to buy one of those miniature fans. Laugh out loud. Amen. Don't go overboard. All you need is $10, $20 fan from Walmart. O2 fan or whatever they call it. 4D batteries, 8D batteries. That's it. Should you ever get solar in a car? In my opinion, no. Solar is not worth it. Where are you going to put that extra battery? You're going to mount that solar to your roof? Do you live in the West Coast? Because if you live in the East Coast, guess what it is? Most of the time, cloudy. What was it today? It's the end of April. Cloudy as hell in New Jersey. 56 degrees. It's a disaster. Disaster. You got solar in there just because you think you're cute. You ain't cute. You just wasted $1,500 on a solar package. So what? You can run a fan. You can't even run an air conditioner with solar. It's garbage. Get a $15 fan from Walmart, 4D batteries, and call it a night. And then when those D batteries run out, throw them out, get four more D batteries. That's all you need. I made it through a summer with no problem with that. And I made it through down in Florida with that, no problem. Milano, you are not alone. All YouTube is behind you. Thank you. Now, I appreciate that, Milano, but I also remember what Jesus said. He appreciated people loving him, but he knew not to trust people. Why? Because one minute they love you, next minute they turn your back on you. So I know they build you up to tear you down. So what do? I stay even-tempered. I take a fair evaluation of myself. I know that if the shit really hit the fan, some people will totally turn their back on me. But I don't allow that to make me cynical. I appreciate the positive love, but I take criticism with a grain of salt, and I take praise with a grain of salt, but I appreciate the encouragement, and I'm very thankful for all the positive people I met on YouTube. Jesse O, I met your hot Asian type in Hawaii. Well, you got a lot out there because you're by the Pacific Ocean. And boy, was she a late bird. She stays up with her friends drinking till morning, even on a freaking weekend. What the F? At 40, I was dating a girl, 49, same thing. Let me tell you something, brother. Jesse, let me tell you something. If she's got a Hello Kitty outfit, never talk to her again, man. Erase your number. Change your number. You can change your number up to 3 times in 1 month if you have Sprint, and it doesn't cost you anything. Never text her again, brother. I'm trying to tell you, if she's a night owl and she's got Hello Kitty, it's going to end in a disaster. Now, look, you do what you want, but I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you years of heartache. This is what I've learned in life. Okay? Praise the Lord. Sailing John, that's our brother living full-time in his boat in New Jersey, East Coast. But October 2018 is going down to Florida. Sound John, good evening, Sam. Good evening to you, brother. And everyone, yes, love and respect to everyone. Hope all's going good. Yes, we're pretty thankful. Yes, tomorrow, my big 9 to 12 part-time job. Yes, he's doing things responsible. 3 hours on Saturday. My soul is inspired and moving forward. That's what we're talking about tonight. On the weekend, do you work to maintain your things? Or on the weekend, do you work to maintain your inspiration and a mindset of going forward? I'm telling you, man, your inspiration is so important in life. Stress is the opposite of inspiration. Stress sucks the inspiration right out of your soul. Whew. Be very careful out there, guys. Very careful. Susanna G, good evening. Susanna, hey, Susanna. Jesse, yo, Sammy, it's Friday, and I'm avoiding my parents' house. Well, I understand that. Relaxing and studying for CPA license. All right, that's accountant license. And occasionally R-rated movie. I'm not mad at that. I'm not even mad at a little X movie. X-rated. I'm not mad at that. What else is a girl to do? Oh, you're a girl? Oh, hey, do your thing. Now, all I will say is, Jesse, stay away from the horror movies. Now, have I met, now I told you about Hello Kitty. Let me tell you about the other type of girl you want to avoid, in my opinion. Girls that love horror movies and the high ride from Great Adventure. If she wants to get on every high ride and she loves being scared out of her mind, guess what she is? A drama queen. She loves the thrill of fear. She loves watching CSI of different episodes of girls getting abducted and raped. It's sick. Some people actually love to watch crime movies where people get abducted and raped. Every time you watch that, you commit trauma to your mind. And she wonder why she's scared to live out of her car. You're watching rape movies. It's crazy. But this is how the world is. It's sick. This is my opinion. Do what you want. Jennifer M. Love and respect to Jennifer M. Was I thinking about you today? Yes. I was thinking about your powerful testimony that you shared with me last night, that you went through and are going through physical hurt where your leg, I believe, was fractured or hurt, and you had to rehabilitate that, and you're in the process of that, and you realize the value of being able to walk. I was thinking about that today. Powerful testimony. Jennifer M. says, and there it is, the Hello Kitty warning. Yes, let me tell you the other warning, guys, and this applies to every type of girl you ever meet. This is my opinion. Are you ready for the biggest red flag that you will ever see in your life with a girl? If your girl, the girl you're seeing or the girl you're thinking about asking for a number, if she has any clothing that has leopard printing on it, never talk to her. Never approach her. Why? Because leopard printing is the sign of a wild animal. Remember the movie Breakfast Before Tiffany's? It was about a girl who could not commit to anything. She couldn't even commit to her cat. She threw it out of the car at the end of the movie. And she said to the man that kept trying to wife her up, she said to him, you're trying to tame me. You're trying to put me in a cage. I'm a bird. I'm meant to be free. If she has leopard skin clothing, she's a wild animal that's meant to be an animal. She's not meant to be domesticated. Just my opinion. Now, does my mom have, did she have some leopard skin? Yeah. Did she get a divorce? Yeah. So, look, it's fair. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if she's got leopard skin clothing, I don't care if they're shoes, I don't care if it's a scarf, if it's got leopard a pattern on it, wild animal, not meant to be domesticated, but you do what you want. AJ, no work on the weekend, maybe work out. AJ, I love AJ, but let me tell you something, AJ, I'm a little bit upset with you. Why? One is AJ was tearing it down on Instagram. Pump, you're doing your thing, brother. Why was I upset with you though, AJ? No, you cheated on Planet Fitness, man. You know, I saw you at like a Chino Fitness or something in Arizona. What happened, AJ? I thought we were Planet Fitness buddies, man. Now I seen you doing your thing, but I don't know how you switched from Planet Fitness to this other gym. I was a little disappointed in you, man. Hurt me a little bit. I love you, AJ. Good to see you, brother. Jesse, Sam, you gotta laugh. Good. I think you doubt that I am a female. I don't know what you are. Look, I don't know if you're a robot. I don't know if it's a female. I don't know if it's a young 22-year-old girl or a 72-year-old girl that's taking screenshots of me, or a 52-year-old trucker that drinks beer and tells me that he just graduated college. He's a young girl and he wants to meet me at Applebee's for a meet and greet. I don't know what anyone is out there. This is all like Cyberland. So what do? I say, fuck it. I don't care who you are. I try to treat everyone right, but I'm not going to meet anyone on YouTube. It's going to happen. The Asian chick was a friend. Well, I'm not mad at that. Big Dirty Logistics. Sammy, how's it going? What's this weekend? What are you traveling? I wish I was going down to Florida, but I'm not. This weekend I will be traveling somewhere by the beach, somewhere local. Now, that's what I also say. Look, in the beginning, especially, obviously, if you have a full-time job, you're not going to be able to just travel at will. Unless you're in trucking. I know a couple people in here that are in the trucking industry. but you're going to be working. I mean, you can't travel wherever you want. You have a certain route. You have to drop off stuff. But what I'm trying to tell you is the first thing you should do in life is get outside your 30-mile radius. Even when you travel within your same state, once I got out of that homebody mindset, meaning instead of every weekend working on my house and spending my time within a 30-mile radius at the same parks, at the same places, I started to explore my state and go past 30 miles within my house. So Google Maps different parks that are 30 miles or more away from your house and start to explore your area. Why? Because exploration, seeing new things, is mental health. It will inspire you. Do you need inspiration? Yes. You don't need to see the same damn park every weekend. The same people walk at the park the same time with the same dogs, with the same girls, with the leopard skin clothing, with their cart, with their baby cart, trying to seduce another man. But it's over. You don't want to seduce that. I'm very scared. I don't want to get off track. Capstar, Sam, you're funny, but there is some truth in what you're saying. Well, that's why it's funny. If I was lying, it wouldn't be funny. It's true as hell. That's why it's a little funny. I love you. Jesse O. Oh my God. You got me rolling in my car laughing good. Why? Look, you got to laugh a little bit. Now, look, I preach positivity. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want anyone to be hurt. But I got to have a good time. I got to laugh. I got to enjoy life. Why? Because I don't want to just spackle my sheetrock, ceiling, and then do lawn work, then work on, then work on the garage, then work on a light fixture, then run the Lowe's, then see some chick in the laundromat with leopard skin clothing. You know what I mean? It's just a disaster. I don't want to do any of that. I want to sit in my car, live bill-free, to be able to move whenever I want, have to answer to no one, accept no donations, so I don't have to strip dance for a 72-year-old woman that has one tooth and she thinks she may live out of her van. She's never going to live out of her van. She's going to say she's going to stay in that house. She's going to watch me every night, and she's not going to be inspired. I don't want that for her. I want everyone to live the best quality life. What does that mean? You have to Google Maps parks that are 30 miles away from your home and get your ass going this weekend. Live your life. Live your life. Stay inspired. All right, Sarah. Sarah. Love and respect to Sarah. Who is Sarah? Sarah is a beautiful woman from the West Coast, California to be exact. I won't say the specific area, but what I will say is Sarah has been breaking the internet. How has she been breaking the internet? You should see some of the hot pictures that Sarah's posting. Sarah's beautiful. Sarah's hot, and she broke the internet. Did she break the internet more than Kim Kardashian? Yeah. I think she's hotter than Kim Kardashian. Now, look, respect Sarah. Love Sarah. She got a nice spirit, too. She's been an encouragement to me, and I love Sarah. Let's see what Sarah got to say. Burning down the internet. Somebody give her a fire emoji. I prefer working weekends. California is so overcrowded that I prefer to work than most people are off. Well, amen. See, that's why I would date Sarah, but I would never get married, but I would date her. Here's why. We share the same mindset. That's why I also like to work on the weekends so that I can have days off during the weekday, because I don't like to be in crowded areas. I like to be able to be off when everyone else is working, even though I'm working when everyone else is off. That's part of that. If you don't like commitment, if you don't like crowds, if you don't like stress, you do good to live out of your car. Why? Because it plays to your strengths. And so I share the same mindset that Sarah's speaking of. So I fully agree with that, Sarah. I love you, Sarah. I love Sarah. Sarah. Billy, you remind me of George Carlin. Laugh out loud. Well, he was a little bit negative at the end of his life. I know you're talking about, I watched him a little bit. But some things I agree with him. Thank you. Thank you. Some people said I remind them of George Clooney, but I don't. Sexy. All right, AJ. The gym is next door, so a lot more convenient for me. Well, I was a little disappointed. I love you. However, it's not better than Planet Fitness. Good. So it's all good. Pump up emoji. Good. We love Planet Fitness. How much does Planet Fitness cost me? $21.37 per month is deducted out of my checking account. Is that a blessing? Yes. I don't have any water bill, no electric bill. I have state-of-the-art showers. I never have to clean a toilet bowl, and I have full amenities. For $21 a month, can you beat that? You can't beat that. And they are located throughout the entire United States of America. For me, one of the best investments I made as a nomad is a Planet Fitness membership, Black Card membership. Get it? I'm trying to tell you, change your life. Repeat. Hey, Sam. If you off the hook with a MILF and she's wearing leopard panties, do you bounce? Well, no, I don't bounce, but I just make a mental note, right? Because now I'm not at the game. Like back in the day, I was thinking, well, maybe I'll get into a relationship. And I don't bounce. What I do now is I take mental notes. So I have to calculate the risk. You should take risk in life, but you should take risks in life, but you should take calculated risks. So if I meet somebody in a laundromat and I make a mental note that, oh, she got a Hello Kitty outfit, let me make a mental note. Now, is it worth it? Now I got to evaluate like how hot I think she is. How hot is she? How's her personality? But I'm making a mental note. It'll never leave my mind for the rest of my life that she's got Hello Kitty. Same thing with leopard. Now, if she's got a leopard clothing and Hello Kitty, a double negative and not 100%, 10% hot, then I got to say it's not going to happen. Now, so I evaluate all those things, right? It goes through my matrix. So how hot do I think she is? And I know, how hot do I think she is? Does she have leopard and Hello Kitty? Does she have just leopard? How long am I in town? If it's the same laundromat I go to frequently, it's totally off the table. Why? Because if we have a blowout and I got to go back to that laundromat, do I want to bump into her? Hell no. Then I got to switch my whole laundromat game up. I'm not going to do that. Same thing with Planet Fitness. Do I see some hot chicks in Planet Fitness? Yeah. But, you can't shit where you eat. You understand what I'm saying? Not good. Not good. In my opinion. I'm just having a little fun, but I'm being serious too. Capstar, laugh out loud. You got to laugh. Believe me. If you don't laugh, this world will kill you. Jamelia, Sam, I believe you can make just as much money as you're making now with even more as a comedian. Thank you, because you are so funny. Well, thank you for the compliment. Love and appreciate that. But comedians, man, anything you do artistically, telling jokes, singing, arts, it's hard to make money. Very few people make money do that. So that's why they say that slogan, starving artist. Now, don't have to make a lot of money, but it's still hard for me to do something different when I put so much work into my career, making, I'm in such a good place and I'm saving up so much money. I said, man, if I do this for a few more years, then I really set myself up long term. So there's a balance there. But thank you. I get the compliment. Thank you. Jennifer M. Laughter is best. Yes, there's a scripture that says laughter is medicine for the soul. Now, look, I can get up here every night and tell you deep, dark truths of life, give you life lessons. But if we don't laugh at all, who the fuck wants to hear that? Most people don't want to hear me regardless. So you got to have a little humor in life. I believe Maya Angelou said that. She wants to do things with a level of passion, a level of humor, and a level of style. You have to have a little bit of all those things because, look, you don't want to just hear all wisdom all the time. Like, you got to laugh a little bit. You got to have a little fun. You got to mix all that shit up. That's why the MILFs love me. Why do they love me? Because that's what they want. After they've got their heart broken and their baby's father left them, or ended in a disaster, what do they want? They want a kind man, that's me. Laughter, that's me. And a level of wisdom, that's me. And it doesn't want commitment, that's me. That's why I'm cleaning up on the MILF game. All right? Now, it's a lot. It's serious. You guys think I'm joking, but it's all right. Yolanda, I love Google Maps. I'm always somewhere as fast as that goes. Yes. What is the number one resource as a nomad, or just the number one resource, period, even if you own the house? Your phone. Your phone is the biggest and most important resource that you have in today's society. If you have a flip phone, you're fucked. You should get $1,000 phone and finance that shit for 2 years. Why? Because let me tell you something. Your phone is the highest operating computer that most people will ever own. It'll pay your bills. It'll give you Google Maps. You'll scan your gym membership card. It'll be on there. Important documents you can take pictures of and then send to yourself in an email and back it up on the cloud. You can submit resumes. You can work on documents for work. You can do emails for work. You can write reminders in your phone at 7 o'clock. I got to pick up tampons from the store. At 6 in the morning, you're drinking coffee. All of a sudden, you get a revelation. Oh, shit, I got to pick up some tampons. Then you get off of work. You know what I mean? You're listening to, you're listening to some shit on, who you listening to? I don't know, you're listening to some type of music and you're off of work. It's Friday. You're all excited about life. You're ready to go. And then you forget you got to pick up tampons. Thank God you put a reminder in your phone, because that little notepad thing, that wind blew that notepad. You need a reminder in your phone. You can Google right now about mental health tips. Google. Oh, okay, Google, what can I do to improve mental health? And it'll give you a list of things from some of the top psychiatrists in the world. You can Google right now. What do I need to do to improve my physical health? Give you a list of doctors that you would pay thousands of dollars for to go see, and it'll diagnose most people. You can learn about diseases. You can learn about trades. You can do research online. You can listen to a guy living out of his car. You can do anything online. How do you do it? Most people do through their phone. Very important. All right, that's my preaching. Hi, Tony. Hey, Sam. Have you ever dated a GILF? Oh, here we go. What's a GILF? Is that a grandmother? What's a GILF? I don't know what a GILF is. Tell me, Tony. Milano, Sarah. Oh, my God. Sarah's burning up the internet. Sarah's so hot. Jamelia, Gilbert. Evening all. Happy Sabbath, Sammy. Hello, Gilbert. Love and respect to you. Sarah. We are the exact same person in different bodies. You know I love you, Sam. I love you too, Sarah. You hands down one of my most favorite people. Thank you so much. One of these days we'll meet up with no expectations. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. You know, I had a couple girls tell me that. No expectations. Now, how does it end? It ends in a disaster. It does. Even when you say, I love you, Sarah, oh my heart. Even when they say, is no expectations, disaster. Now, I said that to girls too, no expectations. It's still disaster. It's like the episode of Seinfeld where George was dating some girl and he was like the side piece. And then he said, man, he was dating her. She had another man in his life. Then he wanted to be the full-time man. Why? Because we always want more. That's human nature. And then he became the full-time man. And then he had to take care of her full-time. And he's like, oh, shit, I had it made. I was the side guy. There was another guy taking care of her shopping and all that and spending time with her, listening to her. I should have just kept it as is. But I ruined it. I did that. I ruined it before. And also, some girls ruined it for me. What happens? Human nature. You have a plan. You have a diet plan. I got to eat 3,000 calories. I ate a bagel this morning. I ate a banana. Then 9 o'clock at night comes. You're hungry. You call up Pizza Hut. You get 20 breadsticks, a sausage pie, and you get heartburn, and you wake up the next day, and you tell people, you lied to them. You didn't tell them you ate all those breadsticks. Whatever you eat in private, you wear in public. That's what happens. But I love Sarah. I am the boy next door. Remember that movie with Jennifer Lopez? That's who I am. I'm the guy next door. I'm the boy next door. But eventually, how'd that movie end? In a disaster. I think somebody ended up stalking somebody. I love Sarah. Sarah John, me and a couple women tomorrow at Town Fest. They want to go sailing. Here we go. They want to go sailing with you. They want to go sailing with you and see his boat. They text me pics and they're experienced in sailing. Well, Sailing John, I ain't mad at you, brother. Here's a tip, though. Don't take them to your boat, okay? Definitely don't take them to your boat at your dock slip. Why? Because if it turns sour, guess what they know? Now they know where you live. Be careful with that, John, but have fun. John, we love you, brother. Have a good time, man. Just enjoy yourself. Sarah. Also, I hate Hello Kitty and anything leopard. Yay! 3 laugh out louds and thumbs up. Sarah, I love you. Sarah, I might date Sarah. I might date her. Jamelia. Sam, my phone has a mind of its own. Some things I type, when I send it, it says something a little different. But just know that it's nothing but love and respect. Oh, I love you. And I look forward to your show. Jamelia, it's love and respect right back to you. Look, I know, 90%, 80% of people that I've met on here, I'm having fun now. I'm laughing. I'm joking. Please take it as such. Some of it's serious, though. Please believe that, too. But I understand where you guys are coming from, and you've been a blessing to me. And so I want you to share, man. I get where you're at, Jamelia, and I appreciate you and I respect you. It's all love, guys. Sarah, all caps. And if you guys love Sam's YouTube channel, you'll love his Instagram page. Yes. Thank you. And my Instagram page is a little bit inspiring too. What's my Instagram page? It is public. I mean, I really don't promote it that much because I just inspire, the word inspire _38. Yeah, I mean, I just share my life. I mean, I don't make my Facebook public. That's the only thing that's private. But I mean, I enjoy, you guys see this. I mean, I go live every night on YouTube. I mean, I enjoy this stuff. I mean, I enjoy sharing my life. I enjoy passion, but this fulfills that. I go live, Then I share things on Instagram. I do different things, but then that's it. That's like my interaction. I don't, that fulfills the need. Okay, so, and I like the virtual relationship. Why do I like the virtual relationship? Because I have limited commitment. I always say, like, at any time I can, in this live feed, at any time, I can block someone. I like that. I don't like real life relationships. They're too much work. You can't just block somebody out of your life and they'll never bother you again. I mean, it's hard to do that. So I'm being honest with you now, but that's why, I live how I live. I mean, this is what I really like. Selling John, make videos on YouTube if you hold it the right way. Yeah, I mean, I love making videos on YouTube. I love having a YouTube channel, but it's not for everyone. It will make you self-conscious. If you're not, you're going to get negative feedback. You're going to self-criticize yourself. And you're going to share your life. And sometimes you're going to say, it's not really worth it. Why am I putting myself out there? It's not worth it. The only way anything is worth it in life, for the most part, is if you have a passion for it. Because then it's worth the pain. I sacrifice living in a car, but I have a greater passion for it. That's why I push forward. I sacrifice some of my privacy going on YouTube, but I have a passion for it. That's why I push forward. So everything has sacrifices, but it's all relative to what you like in life and what you're willing to, do a trade-off for. Some people love raising a family. That's their passion. So they're willing to sacrifice a level of independence. Some people love relationships. They're willing to sacrifice a level of their independence until they don't have any independence. Then they want their independence and they want a relationship. And that's why most relationships end in a disaster, in my opinion. Jamelia, Sam, I think the problem with phones is that when you invest in an expensive phone, 2 months later, they have another phone that comes out. And so I think that if you have one smartphone, that's good. Well, yeah, this is my opinion. I think every 2 years you should get a new phone. I think if your phone's older than 2 years old, it's outdated. The phone is the most important resource. So look, I don't believe in I'm not going to get a new phone because another phone's going to come out next year. That if you'll never get a new phone then. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to go outside today because it's hot. It'll be hotter the next day. That's like people say, I'm not going to walk today because it's cloudy. I'll wait till tomorrow when it's sunnier. Those people will only walk once in a while. You have to build routines and habits and prioritize. But this is my opinion. So this is my opinion based on my perspective is I truly believe that a phone should be a priority. A phone that's no older than 2 years old. Why? Because your phone plays a huge part in business and in your personal life, and it's a resource for you. But everyone's different. Some people will spend more money in Chick-fil-A than they will on their phone. They value eating out more than they do their phone. Everyone spends their money. They just spend it differently. Some people go to the casino every weekend, and they go to church on Sunday. And so everyone spends their money differently. I'm not telling anyone how to spend it. In one sense I am, but I'm sharing what my mindset is. Thank you, Jamelia. Love and respect. Lisa Ray! Waves! Hey, Lisa Ray! How are you? Hey, Sam. Hope you're feeling better. Amen. I hope you're feeling better. I'm getting there. Hope you're feeling better, too. I know you got some things that you're working on long-term that you've been dealing with. Love and respect to you, Lisa Ray. Selling John. Your phone, that is. Repeat. Aha, Selling. Better Bear Tubes, a.k.a. Tom. Hey, Sam. Hello, all. Hey, BBT. Love and respect. Gilbert, listen, Sammy. I have a cell phone, but it has a rotary dial. Remember those things? Yeah, that was back in the day. I remember those. Yeah, that's crazy. Aubrey, a.k.a. Glam Gypsy, a.k.a. she will change her profile name any moment. You don't know what she's going to be next. She may be Trucker Trent, but we love Glam Gypsy, a.k.a. Umbrella from the ATL. Hey, Sam. Hand up emoji. Yes, I changed my name. See, laugh out loud. It's official now. Oh, yeah, right. And you should check out my van tour on, I will check it out, though, because I support you, and Chrysler Vanner YouTube channel. Finally ready to share pieces of my life in hopes of inspiring. Well, I'm going to check it out. I want to love and support you. I got love for you. Sam John, you're right, Sam. Latest phone with best service is a must. Oh, that's definitely true. Lisa Ray, I'm doing okay. Thanks. Good. Love and respect. Listen, we got blessed tonight. Why did we get blessed? We got blessed with Sarah, who is breaking the internet, looking great out there, and she's got a great spirit. People shared their testimony. Jamelia coming in here, Sailing John getting ready to meet some MILFs tomorrow that want to date him. Sailing John, let me tell you something right now, brother. Don't you let those MILFs stop you from going down to Florida in October 2018. I don't want to hear that you fell in love. Now you're going to sell your boat. you're going to buy a house in a 55 and older community in Little Egg Harbor, and you're never going to Florida. I don't want to hear that, John. All right? I'll be very upset with you. Don't tell me that. That being said, also Milano says, Coca-Cola and vodka. I used to do Hennessy and Coke. I never did that. But I'm not mad. Look, if people want to drink, I'm not mad at that. I drank for years. I never really had a problem, but I'm not mad at that. Milano says Friday payday. Yes, today was direct deposit day. Praise the Lord. Hand up emoji and money emoji if people work today and they got paid. Praise the Lord. Sound John F. Never have to worry. Good, thank God. Please, I got a little bit scared when I started thinking about those milfs tomorrow. Lisa Ray, I agree. I've let too many men stop me from my dreams. No more. Oh, I did that too. So believe me, I'm just preaching from experience. Have a couple Asian MILFs set me back 2 years? Yes. The last Asian MILF I was involved with, she set me back 2 years. It took 2 years to heal from that relationship. That damn Hello Kitty. I should have made a mental note. I didn't. I learned my lesson. All right, guys, look, and girls, we had fun tonight. We had some serious wisdom in between the fun, and we got blessed with some great guest appearances. A lot of people added their voice tonight. We love and we respect everyone. Now, please, don't get sidetracked, and don't forget that stress is the opposite of inspiration. Stay inspired, treat yourself right, take time for yourself, and go forward. Peace and love.